Alrighty, guys, the fate of our empire hangs in the balance here. We just had a war after war after war, and now we are fighting Bulgaria. We have no levies, we have no money for any army. We are pretty much screwed in all sense of the word. Our stability is low, our war exhaustion is lower. The only hope we have is if we can I don't even, maybe a mercenary army might be able to help us. It is at a premium cost though, and I don't even see any mercenaries that are anywhere in the area that we could possibly get anyway. So it seems all the mercenaries are unable to even be recruited to save us. So not only are we in free fall, we pretty much are going to be reliant on one force to save us. And that force might be able to. I worry, but they balance the budget. That is huge. That is what we need. Balance the budget is so freaking good. We can absolutely do that. We just need to balance the budget to pass. Serfdom, sure. Bam. And now, while we're balancing the budget, we can crank the money, remove the debt, and with that money, maybe, just maybe get some forces. We'll do what we can. Yeah, so this is what sucks, is they have that. I mean, like, I could do taxes, I could do larger levies, but then balance the budget fails. And while we're balancing the budget, yeah, whatever. We'll take that out. Alright, let's see if they want peace. What do you guys want? Cancel subject treaties. There's no way in heck we can do that. How about we give you this territory? How about we give you Rose? Give you what you want? Is that what you want? Rhodes and Sylvian. And no money. That's not good enough for you? Okay. Yeah, we can only raise 400 levies. So as long as we're actually attacking them, maybe that's the play. We just attack them, and because we're attacking them, we'll be able to make peace. Where our people are just attacking them the entire time. Glorious. A little dance. Alright, let's see if they want peace now. Oh, they'll just make peace. Will they give us anything? Huh? No. Alright, we'll just accept peace. That is perfect. Thank you. Really overpowered subject. You did phenomenal. Oh, a little rebellion I see. They took too much land from us, and now they're getting rebelled upon. Hopefully that we can recover our levies. We just need, I just need time to recover, I guess. We'll just sit here, let everybody get back, and while people are getting recovered, I mean, honestly, what if we just take more taxes, yeah? Or we can just fabricate a little war. Claims on province. Absolutely, we have claims on province. So taxes, we could then do this and this. Nah, it's fine. We have nothing else we want. We're printing a new coin. We got money up. We have decreased inflation all the way down to where we no longer have inflation. So we've defeated inflation. We can repay almost all of this debt that we have, and we now just have to purge one thing of corruption, and we are well on our way to success. Now I think the next thing is going to be start annexing these guys. There's no reason not to start this. It'll take a while for sure, but might as well start getting them annexed. And with a little bit of luck, that mega subject will be ours. Yeah. It's weird to just send, it's like, yeah, we'll send this guy to deal with it. And they go and deal with it. But what we need is actual armed forces. We're still negative stability, so let's crank that up. We'll go up about 1 stability per turn, which will help. We could build more economic buildings. It's like, we could build soldiers, but we also could build economics. We need to get professional armies going ASAP, but, you know, we have the money for it. We just have no freaking stability for it. We got negative stability, so we can't be really focusing on those things. Hypothetically, if we did remove that, we could tax the crap out of them, which would be pretty good. We're just building a Spinner's Guild, Tailor's Guild. I want to get money here, and then the more money we can get, the more soldiers we could make, because we could make a few armies. We obviously need more of these Thema headquarters. Build a few of those puppies. Oh, look at them building the gold over there. Yeah, it's doing marvelously. How are we doing? You want to be our friend again yet? Almost. 1374 is when they can become our friend again. Our levies are coming back, so that's good as well. We love to see that. We're getting a whole bunch of stuff here. But no new real soldiers. Oh yeah, banking. You want us to become bankers? That'll totally save our empire. I kind of think I shouldn't have gone, I do feel like I kind of went a little crazy by removing the noble privilege. I think we should have got our stability all the way up and then removed it. Given, I mean, we couldn't predict the war that happened. Like, predicting that war would have been crazy. The coalition attacked. What we want to do is retake this place. But, like we said, we don't even have any soldiers. These guys, they're not aligned. They don't have any alliances, so that is good. Oh no, they do. They're aligned with them. How are our levies looking? Our levies are nowhere near recovered. So we kind of have a population shortage right now. We do probably need to build granaries to get our population cranking again. Yes, we will rebuild the city at any cost. Thank you, guys. Come, we need you. Alright, and then, so win this war, I really do think we could get our Vanguardians. We also have these. I'm not sure exactly what troops we can build. We could build some horses, though. If we get a vanguard and a horse, we'll be doing great. Off with his head. Okay, now we're beheading people. That's not the best choice. We'll get this guy here who got promoted. I'm not sure what that promotion does. We have the crown prince. Yeah, let's marry you over here. Your small empire that's in decline, we will marry you in. Bring them back. Alright, look at that. We're gaining some cores. Our stuff is spreading. Diplomatic annexation costs. Look at that. Even faster now. We love that. We love that for us. Rome? Yeah, I mean, it's worth asking. Be like, hey, Rome, you want to give us some money? Oh, they actually said yes. Would you look at that, folks? Rome said yes. Alright, let us absolutely build these things. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right. Get some more money so we can become positive. Once we're positive, then we go and attack these guys before the... How long do we have for that to last? Alright, so we're under a truce with them, I think. So, yeah, we have a truce with them until... Oh my, that truce is forever. I guess we re-spy on them. I did not think our truce was gonna last that long, which really, really sucks. But we will keep... That's fine. That gives us time to actually establish our nation and not rush into just pure carnage. Which we totally have not rushed into pure carnage, ever. Give us some stability, give us some attacking. Banking, it would be okay to get, but we just really can't. There's really no reason to go after banking right now. Just gonna keep building some buildings. I do think we should focus on marketplaces now to give us more trading. Kind-hearted, okay. Our ruler is kind-hearted. That's good. And he has already cranked out a son. I mean, yeah, you can have that. Look at that. Already married someone, already cranked out a son. Oh, I think he might inherit this empire too. I don't know who we married there. Well, we can hope. Royal marriage. Yes, let's get some royal marriages going. Georgia, that's a great place to marry you. Bam. More alliances, please, before it's too late. Yeah, I mean, like, we don't really need any of that. We could demand tribute, but they'll most definitely tell us no. We've quelled the Ottomans. That's good. I really actually kind of want to see if Naples will become our ally. It is possible, even though we have different faith, and different religions, and different pretty much everything. Let's see how our control looks. Oh my, that is disgusting. So I think our best bet is to actually just break these up into subjects, because we're not getting anything out of it. I think the subjects, I think the meta still will work. Okay. Like I said, I don't really know how it works, but we'll just make them all the new one. Bust it up into a bunch of subjects. Because these are like unique ones that do good things for us. And even though these subjects are a bit weird in how they operate... Oh wait. Randomly choose gives a new guy there. Which is why you do that, instead of taking from your characters. And with all these places, we can, you know, that's a few subjects. So that's a good amount of subjects, I think. So we have a lot, yes, but it also increases our money. Stops us from having to deal with all this. And we can spend some diplomatic money to make them happy, which I think is also very good. And then at some point we can go to war with them, but, you know, when you have places with zero control, there's not really much of a reason to have them as your territory, because they're just sitting there doing nothing. This used to be the strategy for them. I think it still is really good, especially with the new type of stuff. But yeah, this is what we're gonna do anytime we have some zeros. Obviously, we're annexing the rest of this. This part, I think, needs to be added. Oh, we never repaid that loan. Okay. So we really want to focus on roads. We want to focus on culture here. So that roads area definitely wants to become that. I'm not really sure. This is just really good for culture and research. I think it just helps you research better. So I see no reason to get rid of that ever. Develop the interior. That should be a-okay. We're integrating these two other locations. I don't know why we lost integration of them when we, when it did what it did. A pilgrimage. Okay, so we have this. We can't canonize. We have really crappy, oh, it's because we still have the other one. Alright, once we're at max, we'll do that. Hunt them down. Deal with those pirates. Oh my, the Carminians are being attacked. Excellent news. We shall reduce that. Then we will get more taxes. Then, of course, we still support war. Perfect. Okay. Lots of great things. We're finally stable again. Finally stable. Finally making some money. Let's max out our marketplaces. I think that'll be very beneficial. Alas, there's nothing we can do about it. They'll get over it. They'll be fine. A little anger never hurt anyone. Develop the interior. Alright. So that is where I think we need to build it. An RGO bonus. Oh, we get a bonus on breweries. That is very interesting. Wait, I think I need to just have people migrate here. Like, the Black Death decimated us pretty hard. Decimated a lot of places. Our levies are... We're still missing, like, a lot of our levies. Which is not good. Rome, do you love us? Let's see if Rome loves us. Alright, there you go. You can go do that. You, sir, can go do things over there. Alright, let's... Yeah, we'll marry you to... No. That's too old. What about there? That is perfect. And if they have a son, that son could be... Or no, it doesn't work that way. You need to have a lady ruler. How's our control looking? Okay. So it's not looking the best, honestly. I do think we need to create a subject here. Let me get this unique one. There we go. So it's now that one, and they should be... Okay, they're not of our culture. That's the problem. So we have to wait 10 years before we can do that. And then you do it to all of them at once, and then they all have a rebellion, and then it's just whatever. But getting our stability up will help that. Our people will be happy. Our people can be taxed, so that's also very good. We can get rid of the entrenchments. The goal, obviously, is to take as much as we can. We do have enough territories here. We have enough subjects, but the year is not greater than 1401. So we have that, and then the rise of the Turks needs to end. Alright, let's see what we can do with these bureaucratic places. Let's just crank them all up and see what happens. Freak it. Full bureaucratic investments. Bureaucracies. Alright, we're fully invested in our bureaucratic locations. Alright, let's crank out. We want to crank out a lot of... We need these. Max granaries. Obtain the grain, please. Obtain the grain. We want granaries because they grow your population, which is very helpful. You know, Constantinople keeps getting sick, which is not very helpful. We could do professional armies, but it's going to take so much investment, which we still have a lot of other things we're doing. Alright, perhaps this guy can handle this. He sure can. Keep sending them there, keep having them do stuff, keep making things. This is the way. Then we're somehow at a truce with these guys again. I'm not really sure why. But we will go and slaughter them as soon as we can. Alright, Naples likes us. I hate how Naples always just destroys the Pope. Like, how are we supposed to get Roman money if the Pope just vanishes every time? There we go. They said yes. Thanks, Pope. Alright, do we build this? I mean, the less people will become literate. I guess we can invest in our people's ability to read. That seems like a good thing to have. You know, reading's good. Shocker. Having a literate population is good. Who would have thought? So we're integrating these two locations. I think it's going rather well. I don't know. Seems to be taking forever. It might be bugged. No, it's going up, so it's not bugged. It's weird. Really, really weird. So we're building those good buildings. Honestly, we just gotta eradicate these guys here. They're being obnoxious. They had the whole coalition to defend them, which really sucks, because that coalition stopped us from attacking and taking things and being great. Alright, has it been 10 years since we split these places? So they have our religion. No, they don't. But we want to do their culture. Or we could just tolerate the Turkish culture. But I don't think that's a good idea. Alright, we want to see how long it's been since we did that. "10 years. So it has not been 10 years. But converting culture in all these places will be rather helpful for us. Because then we can make them cores once we integrate them. It's the same strategy that they kind of nerfed, but the idea is still good, right? You just can't instantly do it. So it just takes a little development. They slowed it down, but I still think it's a valid strategy, especially with like the new unique vassal that you can make them. I think that is really helpful. We gladly accept. I see. The white angel. Yeah, we'll take your icon. What does this do? Oh, that's pretty neat, I guess. See, we don't earn any religious stuff because we're still... Alright, it's time. It is time to purge it and take back our country. Get rid of all the corruption. The final corruption has been removed. Rejoice. Heck yeah. Let us absolutely do that. Let's request additional taxes as well. Change policy. Royal Court Customs. Prestige, legitimacy. Not horrible. We definitely want the other stuff though, so we'll just see what happens. We will see how it all goes out. I don't even know where that is. Oh, they brought us into it. Go deal. My people can deal with that. They'll be a-okay. They do not need us to deal with their... Oh, you know what? I never built scriptorums. That's what we need to build. Oh my, we build scriptorums into paper makers. And that's how we make a lot of money. Heck yeah, we'll give you an urban parliament seat. Wait, why are the trapezoids attacking us? I don't know why they're attacking us. Well, we're gonna make them pay. And they're gonna pay dearly. Summon the troops! I don't even know where some of these people are, but... Holy moly. Hyperspeed war. As I was saying, I don't know where some of these places are. But like, they They got 10,000 levies they can just summon to me. Much better than the 0 levies I was getting. It's like all the levies of all their places coming together. Pretty cool. Ignore them. We'll have them cease their efforts. Alright, we'll come back and quelch this rebellion. Yes, you can go handle that. We'll get someone else to do what you were doing. I guess he was done integrating. Always peculiar. What is a prep for? Oh. That's when we send all of our people to go find stuff somewhere and do things. I don't even know what this war is over or what we can get from it. That's what I'm confused about. And we don't have any troops to go through these lands. I am so confused. Genuinely have no idea. Oh no, they took... I guess we'll just bring everyone to Constantinople. It's a party in Constantinople. It isn't under siege anymore. You might have thought it was under siege. But that was a lie. I guess we can build the market warehouses now. What do they give? Trade advantage, trade capacity. Yeah, let's build those puppies. Alright, what do we have to do to get this war? Like, how do we lose? How do our levies lose? I don't even get how we're in this war. Nor do I get why my levies are so ass. Compared to theirs. Like, I have the upgraded levies. We should not be losing this. I guess they have cavalry or something? I don't know. I really don't know what they have, but whatever they have, I hate it. I hate it a lot. Because they are slaughtering us. At least we have been able to invest heavily in Constantinople. And make all kinds of buildings to print all kinds of money. The silk capital of the world, if you will. So, like, Imperial breadbasket. Interesting. Granary Town. Scholarly privileges. So like, that just makes them good. People can learn things. I feel like making them a port is actually really good. There you go. You can become a port city. Okay, so we need a navy to get to their place to end this war. Well, like, we have captured everything. I just don't have a navy. I don't even know why we're at war with them or how we're at war with them. I want it to end. We're a subject's overlord that brought us into this war over this piece of land. Such a confusing situation. I don't know how or why we can't make peace, but we're just kind of stuck here at war. Which isn't the worst thing. Oh, look at that. We have enlightened enough to embrace banking. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of all those. And I suppose we go into banking. And with banking, we can learn docks. But also, counting houses would be pretty huge. Counting houses, maritime presence, aqueduct system, max level. I love that. Pound lock canals, bureaucratic offices. We aren't really taking loans. I guess early Carrack and protected harbor. Alright, that's good. So this is where we've had time to sit here, establish. I mean, like, do I build boats? I don't freaking know. We can build some galleys. We don't have any good boats to build, that's the problem. So, like, we could build boats, but it's not really gonna do much. And we can't get over to them because they are, there we go. Finally. Peace them out. Alright, let's see if we can enforce. We sure can. Alright, we gotta wait a little bit. No, everyone else is wrong. That's one way to look at it. I don't know why we can enforce. What, are they our culture? Nice. So this one. What? Oh boy. The instant coalition against us. That's so nice of them. How kind of them. Alright. It's time to build some regulars. Give us our Vigarian. And let's see how many Thema headquarters we can build. Good enough for me. These headquarters will hopefully be strong enough to stop this coalition against us. So we can take all of them. We cannot take Egypt. If Egypt joins us, it is just... we're just screwed, is what that is. Host army. Oh, establish a Herald's College. What does that do? Sure. Sure, that sounds great. Let's get some more taxes, and then let's address those market complaints. Yeah, you can have a new marketplace. Perfect. How's Rome doing? Do they want to give us some money? Oh, hell yeah, Rome. Thank you. You know what? Let's also summon a Catholic delegation. Let's make everyone happy about us. What's the worst that could happen, right? Alright, and let's build some horses. We got enough money for some horses. I think. Feels like we do. And with all these horses, you know, we don't have to have that big of an army, right? We just need to have some army. Some standing forces, some of our horses. What is this? Manpower. No, we need manpower for sure. What? Why did they mount up on that boat? We have a singular fishing boat. That's the Navy. One boat. One singular fishing boat. Local witch hunts. Yeah. Religious conformance. Yeah. Conform. Enforce culture. Yeah, I don't... oh, we can only do an enforce culture once every 10 years. I see. I see. So that's... so, okay. So we really... that's interesting. So it's once every 10 years every time you do it. Okay. And those people that we did it on are very pissed at us. That's okay. I mean, I know this seems a little crazy, but we're just gonna go ahead and go for it. We actually have some beautiful Byzantine forces. We'll keep building cavalry. Byzantine horses are really OP. It's just, you know, getting there is really, really hard. Alright, then we absolutely need to drop everything and go... plated knights would be really good. And then we go down here and get legionaries, late medieval. Yeah. Those would be very good. Honestly, we'll just embrace them both. Embrace. When you embrace them, you get to embrace it. So we absolutely want plated knights. Allows extensive conscription. Shield, I like that. Recruitment law, that's a good law. Laws are good in this game. We'll get those guys. We have less than 0 Romanos. Okay, getting the Roman Legion back is crazy, I will say. That is a wild thing to be able to just make. But we do want to get over here, get some cannons, handgunners. Alright. But those are for a while. I'm hoping we can, Oh, we're great power again. Would you look at that? We're great power. We have great people doing great things. I guess convert somewhere to orthodoxy. Sort by people and percentage. I guess Bolu. And that'll hopefully get... Or wait, we probably want to look at culture. Yeah, we actually want culture first. So, people and percentage. So yeah, Bolu really doesn't have much. There doesn't have hardly any at all. And they have a good amount of people. Alright, I think we build one more horsey. And then we will move our forces up here and we will go to war. I was going to say we're going to go knock on Rome and see what Rome has for us, but... Having an army of regular forces makes us absolute giga chads. Oh no, they discovered it. The goal with this war is to just take them. Like, we're sending every force we have to hopefully take them over. We'll be A-okay. We're annexing that glorious land so we'll get the rest of our empire back. Given time. Nah, reputation isn't everything. Time to get crazy with it. So these guys could betray us because they're very mad at us. But we can afford to send loyalists to them. And now we have fully integrated all of our places, so we'll be able to then, with a little bit of luck, keep, Alright, here we go. Surely we can make up for what went wrong. All these coalitions are very obnoxious. But yeah, we actually can win this. We'll do it ourselves. All of Anatolia will be ours. Or we will die trying. Alright, let's get out here and start blasting. What we need to do is take out their forces that are ISO'd. Like right over here. Isolated forces. We should slaughter everyone. Like, I see no reason why we can't. Unless they have next era troops, we should slaughter everybody. Did we already take like everything they have? Alright, we're taking their capital. Have some camp followers. I mean, 300 people is a good army. Back in 1388. So taking all this will hopefully make them think twice about their next course of action. Minting threshold is 1 higher. Woo! Not gonna lie, we kind of blasted them. We're gonna try to do this smart, right? We just want to retake what we had. We just want to take all this. We'll just take all of them. These other countries can exist. We just really do not want to lose. We just can't lose everything. That would be no good. But I think we're good. We can actually take this too. I like taking this whole coastline. Here I am saying, yeah, we'll just take a little bit. We'll just take a little bit. It'll be okay. Actually, we're going to take the entire coast. We can take that and then get a local governance in here. I think it'll be good. You really want to put your governor here at Konya. But that's another war with another group of people. And we need to do everything in our power to make sure Egypt does not interfere with this war. If Egypt interferes, then it's probably lost. Which really sucks to say. Alright, fight them. Huge. Absolute slaughter. Alright, what if we just take all of them except for Carmenids? For the Orthodox faith. We've almost annexed that area as well. No, prosperity is down. Oh my, repressure with the orders of the Knights Hospeller? Sure. I forgot they exist. Those are the Crusaders. Oh, they're actually very friendly with us. Are they subject to anyone? They're not. That's funny. Knights Templar right there, just vibing. Cracks me up. Should we return it or just take it? I think it's ours now. Yeah, you know, like, we don't really need allies. These allies haven't done anything for us the entire time. So, we're just gonna take it. We could take Serbia. Until I do what I'm about to do, and everybody loses their mind. We are a great power, so like, you know, we can use our great powers. Perfect. They unconditionally surrendered. Good. Okay, do we do it? Do we take all of Anatolia? Do we take it all? That'd probably not be the best idea. Taking it all would result in a lot of anger. You gotta say, this whole take it all feature is pretty cool. As long as you don't exceed over the 100 war score. I don't really care about them over there. I'm gonna be honest. We'll take these guys too. There we are. That is something I can live with. The Cubitids, like, we want them, but it's whatever. We could take 100 money. You will give us all of this. Bam. Coalition disbanded. Exactly. That's what I thought. Get out of here, coalition. Alright, now let's start integrating a lot of these places that we've taken back. Honestly, we can just stop doing... I mean, we're going to keep doing that, of course. But we really need to just integrate all these places. Oh, wow. They're actually not that... I guess most of it was already integrated, huh? We can assimilate later. It makes sense. This was our land, so... do we make Turkish a tolerated... If we tolerate Turkish, then we would get a lot of cores. But I don't know how... It is 18%. How much would this do? If tolerated, I mean, why not? We'll gain some cores because of that, I believe. There we go, look at that. We can perform this. We can load an icon. I think we'll perform this. And I believe we want to discuss our eternal affairs. Yes. Bam. Eternal affairs give you lots of good stuff. Where's our control to limit? We'll just do it at Prousa. Issue a royal censure, sure. Ties to neighbors. I mean, we don't really have neighbors. Everybody hates us, so... I actually like Gravel Road. Gravel Road will go a long way. Hook us up with that Gravel Road, please. Should we gain cores? I thought we made it a tolerated culture. Did we not? Culture. Turkish. Turkoman. Where the heck is that? Oh, that's all the way over there. If accepted. Do we accept it? Accepting it would push it over us. So we're just gonna tolerate it for now. But anyway, guys, I think this is a great stopping point. We have restored our empire from the precipice of defeat. We have held off the Bulgarian assault. We retook almost all of Anatolia. We just got, like, you know, a little bit more to do. The Intrids will be an interesting one. But, like, just taking all this as well will restore greatness to Anatolia. Then we can look towards Egypt, but like we said, we just need to chillax, establish ourselves, build some economy, build an empire, and then we will blast. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.